Ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul Jansz here, your Masterclass host. Thanks to Master Global Outsourcing, and I have a very special Masterclass for you coming up. It's on the 26th of May, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have my special guest here. I've got Cameron Swab. Now, Cam, our topic is leadership, the work only you can do. Let's talk about one of those key things that I know we've spoken about offline as well with regards to know your role, accept your role, play your role.
Yeah, well, the first time I heard it was actually a reflection of the Brisbane Lions when they were going through their great history and success under Lee Matthews, and each of the players were being interviewed, and all of them went back to that mantra. And I'd known versions of it: no, accept and play your role. And then I've really sort of teased it out and recognising that the only experience we ever have of anyone is how they play their role. So how they're showing up, and are they embracing, are they buying in really on the sort of the performance and expectations of the role itself? And if at any point they're not, your next question is, do they know their role? And then if you're confident that they do they accept their role? And so we'll spend a fair bit of time just on that concept of do they know their role, because I think the element which is really underestimated in leadership is leader as coach, leader as teacher. Are you a teacher or a teller is one of the lines I use, but I think coaching even takes it a little bit further. And so under things like, do you know your role? Like, for example, have you set the person up for success? Are you coaching it well enough? Is there anything going on for them? Are they up for what you've actually asked of them? And that might be a yet or a never question. It might be that they'll never be up for it. And there's many times where I would reflect that the person's not accepting the responsibilities of the role, but really it was much more a reflection on my role as leader, as in that I'd never actually set that person up for success in the first place. And what might have looked like an attitude issue was actually perhaps more of a confusion issue. And if there's a confusion issue, well, that's the responsibility of leadership to. And there often will be confusion issues because most work by any definition, the type of stuff that we're doing is ambiguous. So confusion is going to be part of it, or complexity is going to be part of it. Yeah. And so know, accept and play your role. And then it's actually recognising, if we go with that theme, only doing the work that only you can do, is what role do you need to play? In all of this, how well do you know your role in order to play your role? And also even accepting your role, because there's times I've got no doubt as leaders that we don't confront some of the fundamental aspects of what the work's asking of us. So we'll have a really good. It'll be a nuanced conversation, but I think it's fundamental, and like anything, it will build very much on a reflective practice on behalf of the leader to ensure that they know and accept and play their own role, but are they also setting their people up on the same basis?
Yeah, well said. Look, it's going to be an exciting 60 minutes. Make sure you join us. The link will be below. We're live, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, the 26th of May. We're via Zoom. We'll see you then. Thanks, Cam.
Thanks, Paul.